Good morning, Magic friends. It's been a while since we opened up a booster box of Dominaria Remastered Draft boosters, and we picked up 3 of these from the Amazon Prime special last week for $112 plus tax a box. So I think we paid about $120 for these. There are 36 booster packs in the box, which means it's about $4 a pack, if I'm doing my math correctly. 12, 12, 12. Yeah, something like that. So we're gonna open this up today. I don't know if we're gonna open up the entire box on the channel today. We're gonna try to get some good pulls and then maybe save a few packs to take with us to Las Vegas and then open them up on stream, on camera, down waiting in line to get artists to sign some cards. So if you recall, this is one of the 3 boxes that we got that's got a little bit of cosmetic damage on the shrink wrap, so that means good luck. They were printed in Belgium, and I double checked, all 3 boxes had a different case number, so they must be all mixed up in the Wizards warehouse. So if you ordered your maximum allotment of 3 Dominaria Remastered Draft booster boxes, chances are they did not come from the same case. They probably just had them all kind of scattered about, and we're pulling them from different cases, and that's what you get. I think there were daily limits, so it's possible that maybe you could have placed up to like 9 different orders of 3 boxes and tried to get like 27 boxes of these. I'm sure people did that. Let me know how many you got in the comments below if you did that. But we just went with 3, and we're hoping for 1 box that was maybe in bad shape that we could open. So that happens to be this box. So this set lets you uncover a trove of nostalgic reprints spanning 27 different sets through the plane's history. Do battle with legends of yore, special retro frame cards guaranteed in every pack, and the past has never been this much of a present. So we pulled out the Mark Poole Ancestral Recall playmat. We're gonna recall some ancestry in these booster packs. There's the cover. I like that these are sort of shiny and gold. Dominaria Remastered Draft booster packs. Awesome. So there's 36 packs in the box here. We want Force of Will, obviously. The retro foil is trading for about $75. Borderless foil is about $70. Retro frame is about $55. Borderless Force of Will is also about $50. Regular Force of Will is $50. And foil Force of Will is $45. So okay, so these are the Belgium packs. Those opened up pretty good. They look like that. Draft booster packs. And we have some common cards in the pack. Joel Mick Tome, JLM. This was, JLM is Joel Mick's initials. He was one of the original alpha playtesters. This card was originally printed in Antiquities and cost 3 colorless. You pay 2 colorless and tap at it, and then lets you draw a card, then discard a card. So it's a pretty, it's like a slightly smaller version of the JM Day Tome. So there's some commons, uncommons. The rare of the pack is Forgotten Ancient, and then the retro frame is Ovenize. It's a common. Ooh, there's a Jester's Cap rare foil. I don't know what that's worth, maybe a couple bucks, but that's pretty sweet. So this card was the best card in Ice Age in '95 when that set came out. We opened up a whole booster box of 36 packs of Ice Age on the channel if you want to go check that out and relive Jester's Cap. For 4 colorless, it's an artifact, and if you pay 2 colorless and tap it, Jester's Cap, you sacrifice Jester's Cap and search a target player's library for 3 cards and exile them. Then that player shuffles. So rare foil, that's pretty good. Let's put that in the rare pile. We have retro frame basic lands, which are really really nice looking. Put that down here, and then we got a token. So print quality on the Belgium cards is really good. Right now, I'd say this is probably better than, best quality so far. It's better than the USA boxes and better than the Japanese boxes that I've seen. The foils are not curved. They're not cloudy. So I recommend the Belgium boxes if anyone is looking to pick up in Dominaria Remastered. Cloud of Fairies, I think, is reprinted. Confiscate. Zura the Enchanter, which we've pulled before. We have an uncommon Deadwood Treefolk, Swamp, Insect token. We are looking for the islands, the retro frame islands, for our old school vintage Alpha 40 test decks. Do these? No. Okay. Giant Spider was reprinted here. Mystic Enforcer. That looks like a cat, but it's just a human nomad mystic. Terravor. Oh yeah. Nantuko Shade is the rare. Impulse is the retro frame common. And then we got another forest and a goblin token. We could also try to do the tutor challenge. There are 4 tutors that were reprinted in Dominaria Remastered. The Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, and Mystical Tutor. And so if we can get one of each in this box, we could complete that challenge. And last but not least, we definitely want Birds of Paradise in the retro frame for our old school decks. Counterspell, there we go. Ha! What are the odds? There we go. That is a regular Birds of Paradise, not the retro frame, but it still taps and adds 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Love to see it every time. The retro frame foil version is about $17. The retro frame version that we pick up is about $10, and so I'd say this is probably in the $7, $8, $9 range, but that's a hit. We'll leave that right there. We got a Wild Growth reprinted from Alpha and a foil Counterspell. Beautiful. And Retro Island. What a pack. We just nailed all of our cards that we needed in that pack. Mark Pool Island, Mark Pool Birds of Paradise. Pretty good pack. If I don't open up any more, that'd be a good one to stop on, but we're gonna try to hit a Force of Will today. Juggernaut, we tried that in our Alpha 40 deck this month. Snap was reprinted from Urza's Legacy. I just like these cards a lot. Zombie Infestation is pretty good. There is an Enlightened Tutor retro frame. That's one of 4 tutors for the challenge. And let's see here. Enlightened Tutor is about a $15 card, especially in the retro frame. That is chaseable. Here's a foil common Deep Analysis. Foils down here. Full Art Swamp, not Full Art, Retro Frame Swamp. Merit Lage token. Renewed Faith. I like the stained glass art by Steve Argyle. Drifting Meadow is a pretty good land cycle. More Wild Growth. And uncommons, we have Assault and Battery, Quicksilver Dagger, Rith's Grove, and then we have Umbilicus. Not a huge hit, but Peregrine Drake is a common retro frame swamp retro squirrel token. Juggernaut, Polluted Mire, Factor Fiction. This is really good. 3 colorless and a blue. It's an instant. You reveal the top 5 of your cards of your library. Your opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. You put 1 pile in your hand and the other into your graveyard. Gamble is the rare. There we got another Factor Fiction. Cool. I mentioned that once before on the channel that it seems like the odds of pulling the showcase version and the regular version, or the regular version and the foil version in the same pack, is pretty high. There must be some correlation on the print sheet there, where they do get sorted into the same packs. But if you're a fan of Factor Fiction or blue cards, then that works out in your favor. Chain Lightning is an awesome card that was reprinted from Legends for a red. It deals 3 damage to any target. Then that player or that permanent's controller may pay 2 red, and if they do, they may copy this spell and may choose a new target for that copy. So in Commander, that's pretty cool. You can just Chain Lightning and zap everybody, keep zapping people for 3 damage. There's a Frantic Search, instant. And then we have Tiana, Ship's Caretaker, is the legendary creature, uncommon. And Body Snatcher is the rare. Thran Golem is an uncommon retro frame, plains. So the retro frames really remind me of Urza's Legacy era cards printed in the early 2000s. They just have a nostalgic look to them. I think these foils do have like the shooting star foil on them, very retro. Sneak Attack is pretty good. Sneak Attack, 3 colorless and a red. Enchantment, pay a red. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That creature gains haste, and then you sacrifice the creature at the beginning of the next end step. That's a mythic rare. Spirit Monger is a creature beast. Here is, whoa, my goodness. Okay, so here is an uncommon foil. Like I said, this has the shooting star foil. This is Arcade Sabbath, which was reprinted from Legends. This is one of the Elder Dragons. The casting cost on this is 2 colorless, 2 green, 2 white, and 2 blue. It has flying. It's a 7/7. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you sacrifice Arcade Sabbath. Unless you pay a green, white, and a blue. Each untapped creature you control gets +0/+2 as long as it's not attacking, and you pay a white, Arcade Sabbath gets +0/+1 until end of turn. So that's pretty cool, and it's the awesome foil version. So very cool. Put that in the uncommon foil pile. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 6 different versions of Force of Will. You can get the retro foil, retro frame. You can get the borderless foil. You can also get the borderless frame, and then the regular card and the foil version. So if you're a Force of Will hunter, you need all 6 versions of that. Spirit Link is a great Legends reprint for a white. It is an enchant creature card, and whenever an enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life. So it works really good in Serendib Djinn decks, where the Djinn does a damage to you on your upkeep. But if you have it Spirit Linked, you'll gain a life, so it negates that -1 damage. And every time it attacks your opponent, it deals damage, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt. Mystic Remora is our rare. That's awesome. That's a reprinted from Ice Age. Ken Mayer Jr. drew the original Mystic Remora. It had a cumulative upkeep that was introduced in Ice Age. And whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 4. So I always ask the question, do you pay the 4? And the answer is usually no. Here's a retro frame counterspell. That's perfect. We collect those. And then we have a shooting star Wild Growth. That's also retro frame. That's amazing. put the foils down there. There's a cat token with our mountain. So pretty good box, I would say. The Birds of Paradise is always a hit. We got one tutor, more counterspells, awesome. The art is just fantastic. Look at the art on Remedy. Xena Saunders, just so realistic. Dragon Whelp is reprinted from Alpha. And Sand Deliverer. Now we have Denizen of the Deep is the rare. Wild Dogs and Turnabout. That is just like amazing. It just really reminds me of Urza's Legacy foil versions. That's when I started collecting in college. Just really stands out. That's just super high quality. It's one of my favorite sets. I don't know why Wizards decided to sell these for $111 a box, but I'm glad they did. Another Chain Lightning. Sandstorm was reprinted from Arabian Nights. One of our favorite sets. If you've seen our channel, you can check out all of our Arabian Night set videos. Sylvan Library. We just picked one of these up in 4th edition, but that is a hit. This is probably a $15 card. This is just a regular version, but it's a mythic rare, we love that. Tatiova, Benthic Druid. So that reminds me of the Alliances booster pack. I think Benthic Druid is the Alliances card, or Benthic Merfolk, one of those two. That is an uncommon retro, and we have other island art retro frame. Urza's Incubator is a good card in this set. Trades for around $17 to $19. Mana War was reprinted from the Dark, I believe. Emerald Charm was reprinted from Visions, I think. Yeah, so this is really good reprint set if you like reprinted cards. The rare is by Donato. Spinal Embrace. Tap 3 colorless, 2 blue, and a black. It's an instant. You cast a spell only during combat. Untap target creature you don't control and gain control of it. It gains haste until the end of turn. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice it. If you do, you gain life equal to its toughness. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of control magic their creature, attack with it that turn, and then destroy it and gain life. That's pretty wild. That's a rare. And we got another retro frame island. Beautiful. I'd say we're about a third of the way through this box, and we're 20 minutes in, so we might have to wrap this up just for time, and then save a bunch of these packs to take with us to Vegas. Duress, Savannah Lions, that's right, that's in this. Savannah Lions and Swords of Plowshare, that's a great pack. Turn 1, Savannah Lions. Turn 2, Swords to Plowshares. Triva's Ruins. Solkanar the Swamp King. Are you... What? I think we had one of these signed. That's what we had signed by Richard Keane Ferguson in MagicCon Minneapolis. You can check out those videos too. I made a playlist of MagicCon Minneapolis videos if you want to see what Richard Keane Ferguson signed for us. But that is a rare legendary creature. That's fantastic. Dread Return is a retro frame uncommon retro forest zombie token. All right, let me know in the comments if we should keep going. Try to hit something crazy in this box. Sarah Angel, reprinted from Alpha. Pashalek Mons is the rare. Uncommon forest construct token. Maybe we'll do half the box. That would be 18 packs, and we could still save 18 packs and decide what to do with them. Another Sandstorm, another Spirit Link. Flame Tongue Kabu is one of those invasion sets, I think. Oversold Cemetery is the rare. It's also a retro frame. We got a common Ridgetop foil, Retro Island. Another Factor Fiction, Night and Day, Jolrail, Monvuli Recluse, Spirit Link, Retro Frame, cool. And then we have Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. This is a foil version. Retro Mountain and the Zombie Token. Another Mana Ward, another Chain Lightning. Hopefully we got a playset of those. Another Sarah Angel, Elvish Spirit Guide, Illusion and Reality. Another Spinal Embrace by Donato Giancola. Uncommon Mesa Enchantress, Retro Frame, Swamp Retro Frame, Griffin Token. I guess Sylvan Library was probably the hit so far. That and Birds of Paradise, pretty good combo. Slice and Dice. Mishra's Factory, we love to play Mishra's Factory. And Wax and Wane, Mind Slicer. Uncommon Gerard's Verdict, and then awesome, another island. So we got 3 islands by Mark Poole in this box. We were pulling 4 to 5, I think, in the last 2 boxes, so we're on track to make up 4 islands. Dampening Sphere is pretty good. 2 colorless is an artifact. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces colorless mana instead of any other type of amount. Crawl Space is the rare. Tormod's Crypt, Retro Frame, Forest Elephant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so we got 16 packs left in the box. Let's just keep going. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I think maybe we'll save like 10 packs for Vegas. That seems about right. Or 6. We'll see here. Worldly Tutor, there we go. I think we were collecting these. I don't know how many we have, but we needed a couple of these, so that's pretty sweet. Worldly Tutor, Retro Frame, rare. Here's a Swamp. So we got 2 Retro Frame Tutors, Worldly Tutor and Enlightened Tutor. Overmaster, Retro Frame, Uncommon Foil, Plains, Worldly Tutor, Enlightened Tutor. Well, let's just try it. Let's just see if we can get the Tutor challenge. Vampiric Tutor and Mystical Tutor. Mystical Tutor I think we can get. Vampiric Tutor might be kind of hard. That's a pretty good card. Divine Sacrament, Duress. 5 minutes in. Okay, Maze of Ith, that's a pretty good rare. Printed from the dark. Untaps attacking creatures. We got a common retro frame. Urza's Blueprints. Nature's Lore Island. Lightning Rift, Fire and Ice, Triskelion, that was reprinted from one of the ABU sets, Chainer's Edict, okay, 10 packs left, maybe we'll save 6 of them. Another Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. What's this one? Siege Gang Commander is a rare borderless. We got a Lull Swamp Elephant token. Tormod's Crypt, regular one. Phantom Nishoba is the rare. Invigorating Boon is uncommon. We'd also got our 4th island. High Tide, Jeff Miracola artwork there on the borderless version, pretty cool. Flametongue Kavu, there we go, uncommon. Whoa, okay, hold up, we got 2 rares in this pack. Sulphur Falls is kind of a dual land. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island or mountain. You can tap to add blue or red, so it's like a volcanic island. Pretty good, that is a rare. We also got a rare foil, Overmaster. So a double rare pack, very cool. Plains and Goblin. All right, so we got this, and then 6 packs left. I think we're gonna cut this video off before 30 minutes. We're gonna save those 6 packs for Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take those with us. We'll open up those in line in Las Vegas. Try to get the other tutors. Storm Entity. Absorb is the rare borderless card. White, blue, blue. It's an instant. It counters target spell and you gain 3 life. Pretty cool. There's a Mind Stone, common retro frame, and a Plains retro frame, and a bird token. So we're gonna save these 6 packs. We're gonna take these to Vegas. We're gonna try to pull a Vampiric Tutor. We're gonna try to pull Mystical Tutor. So there's probably one of those 2 tutors, I think, or a Force of Will. So we did not pull a Force of Will in this box. We did not pull a Vampiric Tutor. So I think the odds of pulling one of those 2 cards in these 6 packs is pretty high. So we're gonna save these 6 packs of Dominaria Remastered Draft boosters. We're gonna take them to Vegas. Subscribe to this channel if you wanna see us open those up in line with our friends in Las Vegas. And like this video if you're a fan of Dominaria Remastered and retro frame cards. We'll catch you in some more videos this week. I think we've got Fallen Empires and Homelands and old school deck making videos for you. So appreciate everybody. Have a great day.